Going to the Olympics is like the biggest you can do. It's like the pinnacle, like the highest you can do.
The sports club Aarhus 1900 has some of the most ambitious athletes in Denmark. One of them is Jacob Dybdahl, who is training for the Olympics.
I love running. I've always done running and I love everything about running.
But because of the corona pandemic, the Olympics have been postponed.
Right now I'm decided to not study. I'm focusing 100% on my running. And I was really hoping that I could do the Olympics this year and then go back to a kind of normal rhythm.
Now the 26-year-old runner has to wait another year.
They kept it like a secret for a while that they would shut it down, cancel it. But we all kind of knew it.
Despite the setback, Jacob is still focused on his goals. One of the most important values of the sports club is being passionate about your sport. Aarhus 1900 is the biggest sports club in Denmark. As you can see behind me, it has a long tradition of sending athletes to the Olympic Games. Head coach Lars Nielsen also underlines the importance of self-effort.
The motivation is something they should have. They should come to train, not to be trained.
And how did you support them with keeping their motivation high?
It's a coach job, you can say like that, to try stay positive. You have to make sure that everything what they do in training is something which makes sense for them and have a purpose.
A big motivation for Jacob is to train with friends.
Doing these runs on your own, it gets really boring.
They often go on runs in the forest.
So have a group to run with it makes it so much more enjoyable. And I'm really excited for every single practice because you get to run with your friends.
Listening to music also helps him to stay focused.
It's just very like energy is good, like this very positive music. It gets my body pumping. Yeah.
Despite the uncertainty, Jacob marked the date of the Olympics on his phone.
If it doesn't happen in 2021, we just gotta adapt and hope it's gonna be next year.
The Olympic Games will take place in July next year. Jacob already decided where to get the famous tattoo.
It would have to be like on the chest, I think, with the rings. That would look pretty cool.